Good morning. I say good morning. It's morning for me. Good, whatever time of day it is for you. Right, we're gonna do a yoga sculpt style class today. A little bit different, a little bit spicier maybe. If you have ankle weights, pop them on. If you don't worry, you can still do this without them. I just find ankle weights add that little extra spice. So we're gonna start just by a few little sun salutations, warming up the body. So stand at the top of your mat, inhale and exhale, just let the arms soften down by the sides. Inhale, we reach up, look up, and then exhale, we fold forwards. Inhale, we bring hands to shins or thighs, coming into our flat back, and exhale, fold. Inhale, we place the hands on the mat and step back to plank. We're going to lower down our knees, untuck the toes, chest and chin. Inhale, we come up to our cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we bend our knees, look towards the hands at the top of the mat and step forwards. Inhale, we reach up, rise up, come up to stand, arms overhead. And exhale, bring hands through heart center. Inhale, we look up, reach up. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, we come up with a flat back. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down, knees, chest and chin. Or if we feel ready, we're going to rock ourselves forward. Come down halfway to our chaturanga. Inhale, we roll up to our upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. One more of these. Inhale, we look to the front of the mat. Exhale, we step to the top. Inhale, we come up with a flat back as soon as we get there. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, we reach up, look up. And exhale, bring hands through to heart center. Inhale, we reach up, look up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up with a flat back. Exhale, fold, hands onto the mat, step back to plank. Inhale, we rock forward. We lower down halfway, our chaturanga. We roll up to cobra on the inhale or our upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. We're going to drop the knees and come into our tabletop. We're going to inhale, look up. And exhale, round down, chin to chest. Just moving through a few cat-cows. Inhale as we look up, really push the hands into the floor. Exhale, round down, chin to chest. Feel as though those shoulder blades are being ripped apart here, really doming through the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. And just move through these, really warming up the spine before coming to stillness. I really want you to think about having a flat back. So make sure that that belly button is kind of sucked in towards the spine. Our gaze is nice and neutral. We're looking in this front section of our mat, even between the hands, just lengthening the back of the neck out. I'm just going to shuffle forwards a bit because I feel like I'm quite far down the mat. We're going to extend our right leg to the back of the mat. And we're going to cross it behind that left leg so it comes out to the side. So we're getting a bit of a side stretch here. We're going to tuck the toes under and just have a little stretch backwards and forwards, getting into the calf, into the hamstring. Maybe even bring your gaze to those right toes before we come to stillness. Still with those right toes crossed behind that left leg, we're going to nice and slowly draw a nice big semicircle round to the right hand side of the mat. And then we go left, crossing it back over. Inhale, we draw a nice big circle, and exhale, we go back. Inhale. And exhale. Keep drawing those circles. A few more here. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more to the right. And then back over to the left. Nice. Still with a nice flat back, we're going to bring that right leg, extend it behind us. And just tuck that toe under before hovering that foot up from the mat in a nice long straight line all the way from the head, down the body to the toes. And really point those toes if we can. I'm just going to hold here and then pulse for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bend at the knee, coming into a bit of a donkey kick, flexing the foot. We're going to pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring that knee back down to the mat. And a little cat-cow here just to realign the spine. Nice. Same again on the opposite side. So we're going to extend that left leg down the mat. We're going to cross it over behind the right. And just look at the toes and gently rock from back and forward. Just getting into that calf, getting into that hamstring, the back of the leg, the ankle. Before coming to stillness, we're going to draw those nice big semicircles again. So tucking that belly button in. We're going to point that toe. Inhale, we bring it over to the left. And then exhale back over to the right. Inhale to the left. And exhale to the right. Nice and slowly and considered here. We're not trying to rush through this. The slower we go, the more time under tension our muscles have. So keeping it nice and slow, nice and considered, nice and thoughtful. And then one more time, inhale to the left. And exhale over to the right. And then bringing that foot behind us again. Making ourselves comfortable before we lift and extend that leg back up. We're going to pulse it here with the leg extended for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending that knee, flexing the foot, pulsing here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gorgeous. Bringing both knees down to the mat. And again, just one little cat-cow here to really align the spine. Walking the hands slightly further forward. We're going to tuck the toes under, coming back into our downward facing dog. Nice big stretch out here, lifting the heels and then pressing them back down to the mat. Lifting the heels, then pressing them down to the mat. Really pushing through the hands here, extending the back body, extending the shoulders, the arms. And just have a little wiggle out, however feels good here. Inhale, we're going to lift that right leg up from the mat. And exhale, we step it forward in between the hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, we come up to our high lunge. And here, either hands can be, a bit wobbly, hands can be up above us, or we can have them on our hips. We can widen our stance a little bit, just for a little bit more stability. And then we're going to do some gorgeous pulsing lunges. So we're going to drop down so that knee is just hovering. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Squeeze the glute on the way back up. We're going to do 10 more. So drop that knee so it's just hovering above the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze the glute as we come back up. And one more. Drop that knee so it's just hovering for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the glute, come back up, step to the top of your mat. Have a little shake out. That thigh is burning. Whew. We're going to step that right foot back, coming into our high lunge on the opposite side. Again, either arms up overhead or on your hips, your waist, however feels good. Let's try up overhead this time. We're going to drop that knee so it's hovering for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that glute as we come up. Inhale and exhale. We lower the knee for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that glute as we come up. I'm getting tired already. We're going to drop that back knee down again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that glute as we come back up. Step to the top of the mat. Give the legs a nice little shake out. We're going to come to our chair pose. I'm so sorry. Going to inhale, lift the arms, bend at the knees. When we're in our chair pose, we want to tuck that belly button in so we're not sticking our bums out. We want to keep that belly button in, the back nice and flat. Arms up by the ears. Inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling. And exhale, come up onto the tiptoes. Feel the shakes, embrace the wobbles. And see if we can go a little bit lower. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come up with a flat back. And exhale, fold, hands down to the mat. Step back to our plank. And here in our plank, we're really going to push through the hands, almost as though we're doming through the back. We're just going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to drop the knees and then spiral that left foot, that right foot off the mat, coming in to a supported side plank. Inhale. And exhale, lengthen that top arm up over the head. We're going to hover that left leg. So we're in a nice big long straight line here. Inhale. And exhale, we're going to crunch, bringing elbow to knee, knee to elbow. 1. And extend. 2. And extend. 3. Exhale when we crunch. Inhale as we extend. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Extend. From here, we can have the arm kind of whatever position feels good. We're just going to pulse that leg up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back to our tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and just one cat-cow here. Before we move over to the other side. Woo! So a nice supported side plank. Excuse my dirty feet, I've just been running around outside. Extending that arm up and then bringing it overhead, hovering that foot. And we're going to be here for 10 crunches again. So inhale, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 10 pulses, hand wherever feels comfortable. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees back down on the mat. Coming into our tabletop. One cat-cow. Nice. And then we're going to walk the hands slightly forward to the top corners of the mat. Drop the chest and come into our puppy pose. Making sure that our hips are over our knees. We lower the chest down to the mat. Here we can either have the chin on the floor, the forehead on the floor, or maybe you're like Kate. My head is nowhere near the floor. That is also absolutely fine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly peel yourself back up. And with no rush, just making your way to downward facing dog. Here we're going to move through a little bit of a downward facing dog plank kind of flow. So inhale, we ripple ourselves forward into our plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take that right hand over to the left ankle. And then back, we ripple forward, plank. We send the hips up and back. And send that right hand, or left hand to the right elbow. My lefts and rights today, wow. We ripple forwards. Opposite hand, opposite ankle. That's the way to do it. And then come forward to plank. Hips up, opposite hand, opposite ankle. Nice. Keep going. Ripple forward, plank. Opposite hand, opposite ankle. Ripple forward into our plank. Opposite hand, opposite ankle. I'm going to be here for 2 more. No, sorry, 3 more. So 1, 2, then so we're even. That last side. There we go. And here from our downward facing dog, it's going to get spicier. You're like, no, please, no. We're going to bend from the elbows and start to lower our forearms down to the mat. And then push ourselves back up. Lower the forearms and push ourselves back up. Lower the forearms, push ourselves back up. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lower those forearms. Just readjusting. Lower those forearms. And then see if we can walk the feet slightly further in, coming to our dolphin. This is really good for shoulder strength and also kind of mobility, to be able to get those shoulders nice and open in this strong position. Hips up to the ceiling. Head off the floor. Inhale. And then exhale, lower the knees down. Come into child's pose. Nice little breather here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Back to our tabletop. We're going to go through those little circles and pulses again before we start to move on to a little bit more abs. So from here, we extend the right leg, cross it behind the left, look over at those toes. Inhale. Exhale, send it over to the right hand side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Extend that leg behind us. Hover it up from the mat. Nice straight line from the head, the neck, down the spine to the leg, to the toes. We're going to pulse it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending at the knee and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that knee down. Little cat-cow. Nice. Extend that back leg. Cross it behind the right. Inhale. And exhale. Draw that circle. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing that leg straight down the mat, hovering it up from the floor. Nice long line. And we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bend at the knee, flex at the foot, and we pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering that down to the mat. One cat-cow here. Then we're going to come to our boat pose. Anyone that's come to my classes or maybe done classes with me on YouTube before, you'll know that this is an absolute classic, a favourite. But I promise once we do this, we're on our way down, we're relaxing. So in our boat pose, we can either have our feet flat to the floor, chest nice and proud, arms up out in front of us. If we're feeling brave, if we're feeling strong, we can start to hover those feet up from the mat. And if we're feeling extra brave and strong, which I'm never quite sure I am, we can straighten and lengthen those legs out. But with these ankle weights, that's actually spicy. So I'm going to go for a nice medium option today. Shuffle down the mat a little bit, just so I have space. Inhale. And exhale, we're slowly going to lengthen down the mat, hovering just above the mat in our low boat. Inhale. And exhale, high boat. Lowering down to our low boat. Squeeze in here, hold in here. And exhale, high boat. Last time. Low boat, squeeze, 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 hold, hold, hold. We got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering ourselves down to the mat. The urge to do more abs is really taking over, but I promised that we'd calm down after this. So we're going to bring the knees into the chest and just rock from side to side, gently massaging that lower spine. Extend that left leg down the mat, and then bring that right leg over the body, coming into a gentle twist, trying to keep both shoulders flat to the mat here, extending the right arm out to the side and maybe looking over that right shoulder if it feels comfortable in the neck. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more inhale and exhale, coming back to center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze before extending that right leg down to the mat. Bring that left leg over, extending that left arm. Both shoulders flat to the mat, maybe gazing over that left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale, rolling back to our backs, squeezing both knees into the chest, and then just extending the arms, extending the legs, palms up to the ceiling. Inhale and a big exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Slowly, gently, however feels good to you, making your way back to seated. Coming to sit comfortably, however that feels to you. Maybe cross-legged, maybe kneel. Placing the palms on the knees. Bring our arms up overhead as we inhale. Palms together and then lower them down to heart center. And I just want to thank you for practicing with me today.